Right. I'll try not to press this button this time. I did that because I wanted to blink up to the top because it looks like the blink icon, but it just kills your worker. So that was an interesting start to the game. I can't remember exactly where I should build, but I think here is a good spot, like just here. You could build closer to the towers, but I can always get backup towers here. If I get my buildings here, they're going to get killed quite more easily.
Off I go then. Job done. Build there. Yes, me lord.
Get a few docks.
All right, righto.
Not sure if I'm going to bother with an Ancient Wonder Builder, seeing as I'm at the top position here.
Off I go then. Job's done.
Okay, we've got 3 docks, and they're going to be spawning junks, which are trash tier
Yes, me lord.
boats.
I can't build there.
I'll go with 5 docks. I think 5 is a good number
What is it?
of like barracks is to go. The middle normally goes with like a couple, and then does like Ancient Wonder researches, which are sort of powers for the whole team. Generally speaking, it'll be something like 5% attack speed globally, or 10% less damage taken, that kind of thing. So I guess I'll start researching things now. Get that ticking along. Because you have to research a lot if you want to upgrade to the next age. We require writing. That will get you the library, which is the next tech building. We've got control of the top lane thanks to our 5 boats, but I think they've got 5 boats as well. Having control of a lane gives you like some gold or extra food over time. So you want to try to control it, but easier said than done. No researches because I've got bronze working. Bronze working would allow me to try me. I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that correctly, but let's go for a try me. Or a tira me. What is it? Tree me. It's T and R. We got 2 of them. A tree me dock. In the middle, they got spearmen versus warriors. They spelt it wrong as well in the game. Oh, oh! Look at that Axeman. Looks quite serious. Overclock's got an Ancient Wonder Builder, but he doesn't know which one he's going to go with yet. Once you build a wonder, though, the other team can't build that same one. So you can kind of tactically try to build a wonder to deny your opponent having it. Trireme is how it's pronounced. Trireme. Alright. Trireme. Good against heavy. It's got fortified armor. That's got light armor, so it's not exactly what we need right now. But we have still got control of the middle, so that's good. We're holding this point. While still getting our researches. I might get some archery. I could get some raiders. Let's get a galley. And if you get raiders, you can sort of assault once you get onto land. Oh, he's got a raider. Doing some siege damage in the back, which is bad because we got fortified armor. So we need these 2 to be raider docks as soon as the research is finished. Because he's going to get control of this lane now. Research complete. We got the Great Obelisk. Okay, what's that do? Research complete?
Research complete.
Oh no. They're coming for me.
Righto.
Fight back, warriors. The looters are on our shores. Onwards to victory. How small is that little boat? You can see what people's last technology has been. He's going quite aggressive. He might have actually built another dock. I can get one more. 7 out of 7. Let's get another raider. And then we'll get right in when we can. Which will be when every 30 seconds you get income. Now we're at 7 out of 9, but I don't know if I'm going to build that many docks. Could do. Get one more then. We need to win the lane. But we also need resources to spend on this. And then you can get markets and stuff like that to make money based on who's controlling what lanes. We're still losing. Right. A free ancient wonder worker has appeared. Oh, I get a free one. We can take a look and see what that can do. I need to get a library built though. So we need to come back and build a library. So I can continue researching. Go currency. Because it's gold. So the wonders you can get access to. The Hanging Gardens increases income of all food markets you own by 5 gold. Colossus, which is trade markets owned by 5 gold. Statue of Zeus increases income of all material markets. So this is all market stuff. Pretty expensive. There's a great lighthouse. Oh, and it requires currency. Will spawn a droman and act as 2 trade markets. I might get that one then. Seeing as it's called the lighthouse and I'm all about the boats, I might treat myself to that. Currency is underway. You need feudalism for the medieval capital.
Something is amiss.
Hush. Oh, it's 1200. 2 trade markets. Which type of trade markets though? Because you've got... Oh, I see. It's 2 of these. Increases your income by 4 for every trade resource your team controls on the top lane. For each other resource controlled in the middle and bottom lane, they produce 1 gold. So as long as you're doing well at the top, that's worth it. Also allows the exchange of materials for gold. Upgrading this unit acts like building another market. Oh, we'll go for it. It's called the lighthouse, for goodness sake. Although he might be trying to get it as well. Only one of us can have it now. Income.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required. What is it? Right.
There it is.
All right.
That's going to be my first wonder. Feudalism is 250 gold. Everything is 200 gold or more here. Right. Let's get feudalism.
More work? Yes, my lord.
My little raider. Bunch of archers on the enemy team. Got the high ground. It's over.
Yes, my lord.
Lighthouse. Oh, that would have been finished in a moment. That could have spawned a unit.
Job done. More work.
Never mind. You can deactivate it, but I'm not going to do that. I think that's for more advanced players, if they're trying to manage their resources and what they need and what they don't need. You can deactivate and it will return some cost, but it also costs to reactivate it, so... 571. Do I want to get the markets? We've already got a market in the form of this lighthouse, but I have got quite a lot of lumber, in quotation marks, to spend. What can I upgrade? We can get a droman deck. And this one spawns a droman as well. That was 600 gold, so 600... It's kind of expensive, the lighthouse, in a way. It's effectively, what, 2 trade markets and a droman. But it costs more than you think. It would be cheaper to buy these individually, but... I don't know. I'll have to have some faith in it. Not sure if I should build those trade markets though. Let's just do that. Get that done and out of the way.
Righto. Yes, my lord. More work. Build more
Get one of each.
Build more farms.
Oh, you need farms, of course. Maybe not then. It takes a while before you can get the upgrade for windmill, but it is good. Otherwise you can build more granaries, but it's temporary fix. I think in your base you can research and increase the build limit as well. Give yourself an extra food, but do we really need it? We can hold on to the lumber for the time being.
What? Upgrade complete.
Oh, look at all the trade markets from Overclocked. Some serious greed. Just keep getting... I'll get the most expensive. Espionage reveals the cost of the map, the area of the map. 30 seconds, but costs 100 gold. It's not really worth it.
Yes, my lord. Research complete.
There's the Great Wall, but you don't want to build that unless you're losing. And then if you build that, you're kind of losing anyway. That's the only problem with building, like, defensively. The best defense is an offense on this map. And get the longboat Forge. Let's get that. Let's get a couple of those. And we can get a Pentaconta shipyard. Looks like we're being quite successful on our push, so I'm going to concentrate on my upgrades, making sure those are ticking along. Overclock's got 13 out of 15 food. Did you build a bunch of granaries? Yeah, you did. You got to win this lane though. What is... Oh, the trade market's if you win it at the top, isn't it? So yeah, I guess I'm under more pressure then to do well at the top. Otherwise all of these is not going to do so well. Oh, you're winning, son. Dugout. That looks like it's barely able to stay afloat, let alone go into battle. The pressure's on. Tells you how long it takes to research as well, which is good. So each research is roughly about a minute. I can't upgrade any more other than another Ford. I suppose, go on then. I'm not doing anything else with the cash for the time being. I'm trying to resist building granaries just so I can build the food market and the materials market as well. Hello there, Yukona. You can build 2 libraries if you want to speed up the research, but as long as you're ticking everything along, I don't think you really need it. You might get a bit of excess gold and lumber, but you can always bank that for later on. And we're not under super pressure right now, so... The world has entered a medieval era. Lane, material, and gold rewards have improved, so you get even more. Even more greed. Droman deck is 800 gold here. So 800 gold plus 150, 150, 300, so 1100. Okay. But you don't actually spend on the lumber as well. So I suppose that lighthouse is basically how much it should cost. Plus it stops them from building it. Not that it's that important, because it's not like a wonder that gives like a global effect. It's just making me be able to build units. Oh, I can get food. Oh, I had 8 out of 10 a moment. For a brief moment in time. I think when we get control of that point, I'll get 8 out of 10 again. And I might go for it. Yeah. If I increase the build limit then, and we get a materials market as well quickly.
Build more farms. Build more farms. Build more farms. What? Research complete. Build more
Quick,
farms.
the pressure's on.
Yes, me lord. Build more farms. Build
No,
more
10 out of 9.
Build more farms. Research complete.
I need medieval capital. Reminds me, let's get that researching. Need that on the way. We can upgrade triremes to quinquiremes. That's kind of a weird name, isn't it? It's almost like it's trying to be more difficult than it needs to be.
What is it? Upgrade Build complete. More farms. Upgrade complete.
I think they're going to push here again, so we'll get control of that. I'll get control of this.
Build more farms. Upgrade complete.
Oh no, they're not. They're losing it. Oh, we've gone up in food count now. So you get a new worker. That's a medieval wonder builder. Crusader's Siege spawns 2 catapults. I don't think we need that. Get construction. Peasant village. There's the Great Wall. We're not getting that. Recruits two recruits every 5 seconds until 6 have been spawned since the tick started. Mausoleum adds command aura to all friendly units on the map, as if they were in the presence of a warlord or general. Holy Cathedral inspires all units across the map. 2 armor and 5% damage. That sounds really good.
Yes, my lord.
Don't have the medieval worker though, do I?
Well, what are you waiting for? Research it's complete. About time.
Medieval wonder worker. So I think I have to manually build the...
What is it? More work?
There's the cathedral. 1400 gold, but that's really Overclock's job to build these. But I'm tempted to get it because of how good that is, but I suppose I shouldn't. Overclock's income has got out of hand. You're really banking everything on me. You're completely and utterly profiteering off of my war effort at the top.
Alright.
I should build some trade markets as well. This is ridiculous.
Off I go then. Right.
I didn't think I would hold this well, to be honest.
More work? Yes, my lord. Job's done.
The amount of money he's making is kind of crazy. It's actually making me angry. Because it's more than what I'm making.
Job's done.
Renaissance Wonder Builder.
Yes, my lord. More work? Humanity is
Can't get any of those at the moment.
What is it? Job's done. Yes,
You have to keep checking your builders to see what you can make.
What? Righto. Alright. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Alright. Righto. What is it? Alright. Righto. More work. Job's done. Off I go then. What? Job's done.
Scientific method.
Job's done.
I think we need
What is it?
next stage. Not library. University? Who's building a university? I got the Wonder Builder, but where's the Renaissance normal builder?
Complete.
I'm missing something.
Yes, me lord.
I've upgraded everything in the library,
What? Yes, me lord.
so I've definitely done something wrong now. Medieval capital won't let me get that until scientific method. You got that, you've got that, you've got that, you've got that, you've got that. Where's the Is it? Am I supposed to have it available? Because if I can't get it, I can't actually move on to the next stage.
What? Forward. Yes, me lord.
I thought I built... Yeah, we got a medieval worker.
What is it?
Oh, there he is. He wasn't on my hotkey, that's why.
Yes, yes, I'm already on it.
It all makes sense now.
Job done.
Banking.
Forward.
That's the important one.
Yes, me lord. What?
Yeah, he just wasn't part of my hotkey group.
Upgrade complete.
Sometimes one of these will say they act as a bank. So I'm a little bit behind now, I feel, with my tech. Because of that. But... Ooh. Doesn't stack the aura. We've got quite a few boats, so we might want one of those.
What is it?
When this is finished, I can build a bank, and as long as you got 500 gold, you make profit, or 10% interest based on that.
Forward. Yes, me lord. Research complete. Build more farm.
Need a farm for it, though.
Yes, me lord. Forward. What?
So you need to be at 500 gold minimum. And then the next one is like 2,000 gold for the next type of bank. I could get 2 universities, but there's also potentially a wonder that can act as a university. If I build enough units, I can profiteer on the Grand Bazaar. That acts as a laboratory, which is like next level. The East Sipang Trade Company will produce 20 gold per each circle. Isn't that me? I'm Sipang, ain't I?
What?
That would be pretty good, actually. Overclocked might want that. Per each circle controlled on any lane. So, any lane. Okay.
What is it?
Let's get the bank.
I can't build there. I can't build there.
An elf would have thought of something better.
Yes, me lord.
So, with my spare gold, we can...
Job done. Forward.
There's the bank, so we'll make profit on that now. Time to start making another boatyard or two, and then upgrade, I think.
Yes, me
Can either just go straight to the Droman deck.
Righto. Off I go then. All right. Job done. Off I go then.
Pirate Cove. Royal Shipyard. We've got one of those. So we've got the aura. Definitely worth it by the looks of it. Takes extra damage from normal. Pirate Cove does normal damage. So I might get that. I would research, but if I do, I'm not going to get my interest because it's going to bring my gold down, so we'll just wait until the next tick. Metallurgy, chemistry and rifle. These little guys are doing some damage in the background. Okay, you get that cathedral. Do what needs to be done. We can actually trade the lumber back. Exchange 300 gold for 200 or 200 gold for 300 resources. I'm not using the resources at the moment, so we can definitely do that. And I can maybe get another Droman deck. Or I can try to get a wonder that maybe acts as another shipyard. Phoenician Arsenal has a cannon defense that will apply a minus armor debuff. Also spawns a fire ship if it has been out of combat for 15 seconds. Seeing as I'm getting attacked in a moment, that might be kind of cool.
I can't build there.
I don't want it too close to the front, but I want it sort of in between. It might get killed though, if they keep pushing, but we're pushing back, so we're okay. For the moment, oh dear, this is uncomfortable. I have to stop building it, otherwise they attack your workers if you're too close. So you just have to wait a moment until it's safe to do so. Oh, they're killing it! Stop it. I'm suddenly getting really pushed in at the top. Seeing as Overclock's infested so much of me, you might want to build something like a wonder that can, again, act as a shipyard or something. That's frigates, so Magellan's expedition would be good to have at the top here or something. Come on, hurry up. Slacker. Schlanger. There we go. Finally. It's on fire. It burns. Need chemistry. Don't have Overclock to research chemistry.
Yes, my lord. What? All right.
He's got a good sort of mix of ships, so it's hard to build any one type of ship to hard counter. We got the Holy Cathedral. More damage and armor. That's going to be pretty sweet. I'll be tempted to build this thing myself if I have to. Should have research complete in a moment. And then it'll probably cost about 1400-ish gold. And then we can start pushing back down this lane, because you can see the income's gone down now. Oh, it's 2,300. They ain't cheap. You can't transfer. I can trade. But I need another 100 at least. Wait, there we go. So I either build it now, or we wait until the next tick so I don't lose out on the banking. because it's 2,300. But 494 is basically the banking interest. Alright.
Yes, yes, I'm on it. Suits my purposes.
What? He just started. What? Was that like a millisecond before I did, so it cancels my one?
What?
Oh, you're going to pay for that. Right, I'm going to upgrade. I'm upgrading. More assault. Whilst you're building that expensive thing that takes a long time to build, I'm going to just upgrade. I'm going to punish you for that.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Send in the boys. You can only have one wonder, so if he started it, then I can't have it. He could even just fake build it to a degree, and then cancel it later, just so I can't have it. And then I can get it back later. Full steam ahead, boys. Nah, I mean, he's on the top lane as well, so... And it spawns boats, so it makes sense that he would want it. Oh, he's got frigates. No. I got frigates then. We all got frigates. Wait for it. Wait for the tick.
What is it?
I think if he's finished building it, it would just disappear from here. Like it has done. So he was in the process of building it.
Yes, me lord.
That's Overclock's fault anyway, he should have built it for me. Ooh. The General's Heliport. Oh, we're getting serious business if we get that one. Leadership and flight.
Well, what are you waiting
Well,
for?
what are you waiting for?
More work.
We can get the industrial capital in a moment. I'll just wait 10 more seconds. Oh yeah, your pressure's on pretty good down there. I think bot lane is normally one of the first ones to fall.
Humanity is in peril.
Yes, me lord.
It snowballs quite heavily though. They have to do really well on another lane or something to make up. I hope your frigates were worth it. There's a lot of them coming out now. Industrial. We've done it.
Research complete. What?
I feel edgy.
Okay.
My pleasure.
What is it?
I sense something elusive.
Yes, me lord. More work.
We don't have the industrial working, so we need that. Look at the flagship. Some serious damage.
What?
I hate working with these people.
What is
What's
it?
the holdup?
Aye, sir.
Ah, there it is. Stock exchange. Economics. We need laboratory. There's a wonder that acts as a laboratory, but I don't know if it's definitely worth getting. It might be gone now, though. I think it was the one that belonged to this guy. Yeah, probably was. Okay.
We should move soon.
What do you need?
Research complete.
Time to go.
Job's done.
Economics.
What is it? Righto.
Nothing else from the university now. We're done with that. We finished university. Takes a long time to research. But I need 2,000 gold minimum. And you need to build the thing that comes out of it as well. And then research the next thing. So I think I'm not still going to spend any money still.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. What? Research complete.
Stock exchange 1,000 cash.
Aye.
Having this building will increase your income by 12% of what gold, not income, you currently have. The bonus caps at 12% of 2,000 for 240 gold. So you want to be at 2,000 gold basically, each tick. It's not the end of the world if you're underneath it, because it's only 12%, but it's still
What is it?
good. I think I might upgrade the markets at the top. Get a windmill.
More work.
Get myself
Build
another
more
market or
farms.
two.
Upgrade can build more farms. What is it? Upgrade complete. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. More work. Off I go then. Job's done. Upgrade complete. More lumber is required.
These boats are coming out hard and fast.
Research complete.
Combustion is required, and combustion requires electricity and blast furnace. So electricity requires industrial capital. So physics, steam engine I've done. Industrial capital. And that's blast furnace, which requires industrial capital physics. So that would be next. Got a really decent chunk of cash at the moment. I suppose I can upgrade another boat yard or something. Some iron ships.
Upgrade complete.
Destroy a shipyard.
Upgrade complete.
The cavalry. Was this like the early 1900s? Late 1800s? Got some pretty sick gold income now. Does it estimate then, based on the amount of current gold, what your interest is going to be? Because your income went down there, because you're down to 902. If you're on 2k... Right, at the moment I got more gold income than you, Overclock. Income's come back up now. He's got bunkers, as do we, because we're in the industrial era. He's got a peasant village for some reason in the park. Combustion. Electricity blast furnace. Should be coming up then. It's quite harsh to be on the back foot for a lot of the time in this game. You just have to hope that researches pay off or something if that's the case. Destroyer. Oh yes. Not messing around now. Let's get this combustion going. Come on. Let's go. You've done well. 950 gold. Gets pretty pricey. That's why I'm always trying to stay above 2k. Because it's an extra 240 gold every, what, 30 seconds or something. Which pays off. Oh, we got a deactivated unit over here. So you built something for me and then deactivated it. Wow. Unbelievable. Submarine pen. Let's do it.
Upgrade
Yeah, thanks. $3,917 gold on this. I got 4,000 though, to be fair. It's all getting out of hand. Modern capital. Let's go. It's time to start bringing in the Air Force. I stopped looking at wonders a while ago, didn't I? I think you get a free industrial wonder builder. 4% of your total income for your allies. Strong defense. 8 armor near the structure. And that just builds 2 dreadnought units for 4,200. Big Ben. As a British person, I feel like I might have to get that, but it's 4,200 gold. What do the submarines do when they get to land? This thing looks like a spider.
Yes, me lord. What? Yes, me lord.
More lumber is required. Research complete.
More word.
Right, modern worker.
What?
Looks It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What is it?
What is nature's call? For the trees.
Research Institute.
Gladly.
That's the next one. On top of everything else.
Yes, me lord.
Oh wow, look how expensive all this is. Let's get the radio, because that's like dive bomber airbase.
Yes, me lord.
I kind of want to get the Big Ben, but I want to keep researches ticking along so I can get like the cool stuff as well. I've already got destroyers, so I don't really know if I need another 2 of them. More research. Where's the Wonder Builder for this era? Is there one? I'm not sure if there is one.
I sense something elusive.
Yes, me
Alright,
lord.
let's get the Big Ben then. I think we can afford it in a moment.
You have a target?
What?
The graphics just updated.
Outstanding. Very good. Research complete.
It's hard to stay over 2k though, now with the Big Ben on the way.
What is it?
Oh.
Research
Okay.
complete.
More work?
Let's go. You've done well. We'll have to upgrade one of these shipyards soon. Rocketry and radar. I think those are the 2 things I researched. General's heliport, and that gets the plus 10 damage, or it doesn't stack with Warlord. It doesn't stack with Captain, but, you know, whatever. Or stack with its own damn thing. Kind of want one of those. Big Ben is up.
Off I go then.
So those are the 2 dreadnoughts coming out there. Oh wow, they are pretty beasty.
Upgrade complete.
I thought... Is it dreadnoughts then? I thought it said destroyer, but maybe it's dreadnoughts. Look at them. That's why it's so expensive. Very low range, but the damage and health of those things is pretty insane. Right, laboratory can't research anything anymore, so we're done with that. Oh, there's radar. I hadn't got that yet. I got radio instead, I think. I wonder how much gold they're making. We're making so much gold off this top lane. There's the tanks. I love seeing the tanks in this. And you got Striker as well. Oh, that siege damage is outrageous. Kitzen's gonna fall. Unless they can get more defense over there. Yeah, look at that worker got blown up. Oh, the AoE splash damage from the battle tank. The overclocked versus Kitsen now. Debate continues. Let's upgrade some more stuff there and see what it is. We're getting close to the end now, so we'll just get some cool stuff now.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
That requires a hell of a lot of upgrades. GG. Let's cool stuff. It's nice if you can get to like the stage where you get like the tanks and stuff like that. That's normally where the game kind of comes to a clues. All of their main structures are gone. GG. Dive bomber carrier. Oh my god, look at that. It's even got like a little airplane on it. That's got the buff. The buff was above the actual airplane that was on the airplane carrier. Alright, well there you go. Booted out, but that is the game, Civilization War. It's been a while since we played it. I think it was 14th of September 2019 was the last time we played that. So, thought it deserved another playthrough. GG. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're not watching this on YouTube, then you're probably watching this at twitch.tv/witty, which is live. Hello.